7 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon H. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. The Packers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. Second down and 3.
Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 1, high. 20, TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Devon H. coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Fellas, listen up.
They'll try and run it here. It's H. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Once again, it's H. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar.
3rd and long. And here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the... to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Willis to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
In motion, Reed.
Go.
Here's Willis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Willis. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On the ball now.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
19 right.
Throwing is Willis. Now he'll run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. First and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Let go.
Willis now to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues. Willis now to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panthers 60, Panthers 19.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18, 2. Viking 18, Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Willis. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To throw is Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
That is caught. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's H2H. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, let's go.
Throwing, Willis. In trouble, and down he goes. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Come on.
Now Willis. That complete to Jacobs. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That ties the game at 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing, Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Cowboy 80.
Willis to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Willis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Willis. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First down, Green Bay.
Gravity Lions.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here's Willis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Willis now to throw. This one up top for Dobbs. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
And the Packers first down.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Willis now to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
They're right here.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H2H. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tua gonna throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's gonna go down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They snap it to Tua. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Tua going to give it to Achan. Big hole to the 30. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. H8. Here is second and 7. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. That one caught by Smith. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second down. Now it's H.A. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. They'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. They'll run here.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 24-21 lead. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get themselves into field